He just bluffed the last few hands. What's he going to do with this? This guy likes to bluff and not call.
Well, notice that he's a little bit leery because the raise was just doubled, which indicates some strength sometimes.
Yeah, he's not going to call.
He throws his hand away.
Jose
nice play by Jose there. I really like that raise.
This will be the last count.
Well, he had ace high. Like we said before, he makes his own luck. I mean, he does mix it up real well.
I tell you, Vince, this guy is playing great today. He's playing like a champion, no question about it. Luis is in position on the button. Price of poker's gone up. Jamie's been on a nice little roll here lately.
Just like Dave said.
And Luis, the action is on him.
Okay, now he's just picked up a pretty good hand. 10 ace, he's going all in.
All in, no holding back. Jamie folds, and Jose quickly says call. He's got 2 kings in the pocket, the dream hand. He calls him.
Oh my, he's got the 2 kings in his hand. 2 cowboys, whatever you want to call them. That is a huge blow to Luis.
He's a big favorite right now.
Ace-10 against pocket kings.
It's ace-10 against pocket kings.
He needs a miracle outdraw.
And he got it, Vince. He has got it. It come 10-10 jack. Look at Luis, look.
Luis, the casino owner, has just hit 3 of a kind with an ace. It is a miracle draw.
Whoa,
he cannot believe it. Neither can the crowd.
He's made 30 miles, but it's not over. Jose's dejected. He can still catch a king to win this pot, though.
Oh, man, Jose is sick about this.
Look at Luis.
Oh, no, a king!
Look at this. Can you believe it? Look at Luis. Look. Look at him. He's hollering at the dealer. How can you do that to me?
Miracle upon miracle.
In the meantime, Jose is excited. He has made kings full. Luis is going to have to catch a 10 to win this pot now. He said, look, give me my 10. You gave him his king.
This is absolutely ridiculous. Can he catch the 1 card out of the deck? It would have to be a 10 to stay alive.
What an amazing pot. Luis moves all in. He gets called by kings.
It's going to be a 10. 9.
It's not.
It's not.
9.
He's not going to do it. Luis is out of this tournament.
Luis the gunslinger has blazed his last bullets in this tournament.
Oh, I have never seen a hand like that.
Now that was exciting, Vince. That is poker. That was agony to ecstasy in the turn of a card.
And Luis, the look on his face when he caught the 10, he looked to the crowd. It was a beautiful thing. There was so much love in this room, and then seconds later, turned around so quickly.
Well, Jose, go through his emotions. Think about his emotions. So dejected, you see your opponent flop 3 10s when he got 2 kings, and then a king to come off, where now you're ecstatic again. Unbelievable, dramatic action here on the World Poker Tour.
Well, it's a dream flop. You got 2 kings, first of all, before the flop. How do you pick up 2 kings 3-handed?
Luis goes out. He staggers next to the pole out there.
Well, he's been lucky all tournament. He thought it was going to continue.
He's a little punch drunk right here after that hand.
He's walking into walls back there.
Had he not caught the 10s, you know, it wouldn't have been. You wouldn't have felt the pain that he's feeling right now. But he had him for a second there. He had the pot won, and the tournament in his pocket. Virtually, had he won that pot, and for an instant he thought he had done it.
Oh man, he's stunned. He's going to probably have to walk down to the safe and put his hands through all the extra money he has in the casino to get over this, because this is a tough beat.
Well, he did take home $25,120 to add to that safe, but I know it was the title was all he cared about. We are down to our final 2 players in Costa Rica. Who will take home this title? Don't miss the exciting conclusion of the Costa Rica Classic on the World Poker Tour.
Oh, Edward, no, please don't come in. I know this must be difficult for you, and it's really not your fault. But I've met Troy now, and intellectually, he's more on my plane.
You got a plane?
Bad poker face. Doesn't matter when you play online at partypoker.com. It's fun, it's easy, it's the world's largest poker room.
Twin engine?
Welcome back to San Jose, Costa Rica, and the Casinos Europa Costa Rica Classic. I'm Vince Van Patten.
And I'm Mike Sexton. And Vince, would you look at this? As a tradition on the World Poker Tour, all the tournaments bring in the prize money in some inordinate fashion, but I believe this is going to be hard to top right here in Costa Rica.
Look at this. The oxen are coming. You know, in Spain, they run with the bulls. In Costa Rica, you walk with the oxen.
Here comes the money.
Here comes the cash. Look at this. Cash right on the tabletop.
Our beautiful host, Shauna Hyatt, is putting all the cash on the table, stacking it beautifully.
Well, this is quite a scene. Look at this. They're bringing the money. They're dumping it out. It's coming to baskets. Now Luis, who finished third, has now come out to dump the prize money on the table. Hey! He's throwing the money into the crowd. He doesn't care anymore because it's not his. Well, Vince, this is it. The two Costa Ricans have come down for the heads-up battle of the duel in the jungle.
Absolutely, it's mano a mano. It's a street fight, a gunfight at the OK Corral. These guys are going at it. Now, don't forget, Jose has over 300,000 worth of chips, and Jamie just doesn't have that many chips. He's got to play real fast at this point.
Now, even though there's only a $60,000 difference between first and second, it's the prestige of winning this title. Jamie's not messing around. He's going all in right here in the first hand.
You're absolutely right. He has an ace-10. He's got a big hand here. Jose's got a decision.
Now, Jose said to count it, so that means he's going to contemplate calling, even though he's got a king-5 offsuit here.
Look at this look. He's trying to detect something, and Jamie just comes back and says, what do you want to know? You know, what are you looking at me for? You're the big fish here.
He looks back at his hand. He knows he's getting, there's $57,000 in the pot, cost him $37,000 to call, but he knows he's got a chance to take the man out if he gets lucky and wins this pot. He doesn't know the king's not the best hand. It's a tough decision right here. He's got the chips where he can afford to make this call. But do you really want to double your opponent up?
He's calling it. He is calling it.
He does it. He's going for the gusto right here.
He's going for it all. The title here, the shot at the Bellagio Championship worth millions. What's going to happen?
Now, Jamie stands up. He prays. He closes his eyes. Look.
He loves it.
He knows right now he's in position where he can double up.
A stack of chips cash just fell out on the table. They don't know where to put it anymore. It's tons of money on the table here.
Over $250,000. Here's a flop. 993. Now, Jamie likes that because that doesn't help Jose. Jose sits back down.
The ace-10 is still in front at this point.
The 6 comes off. Jose needs to catch a king or a 5. Jamie's not sitting down till he wins this pot. A deuce comes off.
It's a deuce, so
Jamie's going to stay alive. Well done with the ace-10. He's excited.
He's doubled up. He's feeling good. Now, Jose is probably saying to himself, geez, I wish I hadn't called that right there. I could have saved that $37,000.
Okay.
On the other hand, he went forward. He tried to take him out. He still has a 2.5 to 1 chip lead, so he's in a commanding position. However, his opponent now has a spark of confidence.
Look at the great Doyle Brunson, the great poker player. Played with 10 deuce and wins tournaments. Why not a king 5? I mean, you could win with that.
Hey, it was a tough decision for him right there. You know, he had the chips where he could make that call. On the other hand, do you want to double your opponent up? You know, what would you viewers have done? What would you have done had you been in that seat with a king 5? Would you have called? Would you have thrown your cards away? That's the beauty of the World Poker Tour. You get to make these decisions right along with these great players. And now, even though Jose had a commanding chip lead when they're playing heads up, Jamie just doubled up.
You're right, absolutely right. But things can change quickly. It's going to be up to Jose to act first. He looks at a 9-10 in his hand.
He's in position, and he calls.
Now, Jamie has a queen 6, nothing spectacular at this point. Let's see the flop.
Flop comes king, queen, 5.
Okay, now this is interesting. Jose as a 9-10 queen king, nothing. But Jamie has a pair of queens with a 6 high. Look at this. Jose is betting. Jamie's going to throw the queens away. I don't get this, Mike.
Well, that's a pretty amazing play. Jose bet with a belly buster straight draw. That was all he had. He didn't take the free card off there. He opted to bet. And Jamie folded the second pair.
Now, that's bizarre to me.
Now, Vince, I got to tell you, a lot of players would not have bet that 9-10 there. They'd have tried to get the free card to make the straight. You have to admire Jose for betting there and earning that pot.
Well, we've been seeing him do that all night long here. He does play really aggressive. He sensed a little weakness, and I still can't believe that Jamie just threw those queens away, and so quickly.
Okay, Jamie's on the button here.
Okay, he's picked up a big hand. He's got ace-10, and he is raising strong.
He's moved all in, and look at Jose. He's picked up 2 jacks. He says, I call very quickly.
This is what it comes down to, this kind of hand. We're going to see a huge battle here.
This is ace-10 versus 2 jacks. This is the exact same hand that Luis went out on, an ace-10. Let's see if Jose can do it again. 2 jacks against ace-10. Jose's about a 2.5 to 1 favorite. If he holds up, he'll be our champion. Here's the flop. A 4 and a 7.
Having trouble getting that third card out, but it's a 6. It is not a help for Jamie at this point. The jacks are in front at this point.
Okay.
4th Street, no.
The atmosphere's electric, Vince. One more card. We could have a champion. If a 3 or 8 comes off, notice they'll split the pot. Jamie will need an ace to win this pot.
Can he get this ace? They're going to burn and they're going to turn. He needs an ace. No!
No, it's a deuce. Jose knows he's done it. What a great moment for Jose Rosenkrantz. He's played fantastic poker. The crowd goes crazy. Jose cheers. He's hugging everybody. A fantastic performance today by Jose Rosenkrantz. He picked up some big hands. He made some great plays. This is a great moment for Jose. Very thrilling. To Jose Rosenkrantz, the Costa Rica Classic champion, the pride of Costa Rica tonight. I'm Mike Sexton, thanking all of you for joining us at the Costa Rica Classic, and we look forward to seeing you again on the World Poker Tour.